Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to today's Power of Partners session. My name is Fatma Al-Harmoudi. I am a senior manager at Eant Enterprise, and I'll be moderating today's panel discussion. Today's session is focused on the transformative partnership between AWS and Eant Enterprise, and we have with us today a panel of experts who will delve into how this alliance is shaping the landscape of cloud computing in the Middle East and beyond. Joining me on the panel, we have Miguel Villalonga, Vinod Krishnan, and Muti' Shaglil, who will be covering a range of topics, including the strategic alignment of our partnership, cloud expertise, AI-driven innovations, and the transformative impact of cloud adoption companies. So to start off, my first question is addressed to the panel, and maybe in this way, each of you can quickly introduce yourselves as well. Can you expand on the value of this partnership and what it would unlock for your customers? And how does it align with the business strategy and accelerate it?
Great. So I will start. My name is Miguel Villalonga. I am the Chief Operating Officer of Eant Enterprise. So under my responsibility, I look after the business units in Eant Enterprise, ranging from our data center portfolio, our cloud solutions, our partner cloud solutions, data and AI, our customer experience and customer engagement solutions, ITO and BPO. So it's a pretty broad set of solutions that we bring to our customers. So our customers are businesses and government entities. And at the end of the day, every business and even every government entity is becoming a technology business nowadays. All of them are worried about the same concerns. All of them are worried about efficiency, about agility, about showing a digital face to their end users, to their end customers. So technology adoption is something absolutely fundamental and critical for all of them. So cloud adoption becomes the answer. In a world where technologies are evolving so quickly, the only way that you can keep up with everything that's happening in the market is by using cloud. Everything is becoming available first on cloud. And then this partnership is natural. AWS is the global leader in cloud services, was the inventor of the public cloud services, and has a tremendous portfolio of solutions, innovations, and the pace of adoption. Everything happens first on AWS. On the other side, Eant Enterprise, we cover regionally a very broad set of services. So we help customers in the overall journey. We help them adopt cloud, but also we help them in taking care of their communications, taking care of their security, managing their environments, migrating to the cloud, and providing an end-to-end set of solutions. So I believe it's a tremendous win-to-win for all our customers. Vinod, over to you.
Thank you. Thanks, Miguel. Thanks for having me on this conversation, Miguel, Fatima. First off, we are extremely excited about this partnership. I would say this is unprecedented in this part of the world in terms of the power of two big brands coming together to jointly serve our customers. As Miguel mentioned, AWS is the most comprehensively adopted cloud provider in the world. Eant is one of the most trusted service provider, telecom operator, system integrator in this part of the world. So it's truly a great opportunity for us to be able to join hands and bring to market some of the most innovative cloud solutions that our customers could help with. Looking ahead, we're confident that we can help customers across various sectors, be it public sector, regulated industries such as healthcare, finance, oil and gas, and so on, really unleash the power of cloud and how they could transform their own business working with both AWS and Eant going forward. Mutea, we've been working together on this partnership, and it's been a super interesting journey over months. Over to you for your comments.
Yeah, thank you, Vinod. So a quick introduction. My name is Muti' Shaglil. I'm the CEO of Pacific Global, Middle East and Africa, an Eant Enterprise company. Our partnership with AWS goes back to 2015. So it's really a very solid partnership. We've been working with them, working with our clients to understand their digital transformation ambitions, and how can we make sure that they deliver those visions and requirements. So throughout those years, we've been working very closely with them and AWS team to fulfill those visions. This partnership takes this to a totally new level. Back on building up on what Miguel and Vinod mentioned, we're supporting clients with even more complex requirements around sovereignty, around complex workloads within the region. Bestman, our role is to simplify that journey for them. And it covers clients from all different industries and verticals and in different stages of their cloud adoption by providing them with consultation, professional services, and managed services that ensures we're covering all of the life cycle of that adoption of cloud. And once they are there, they have the first footprint. We also help them in modernizing, and also with our sister companies within E&, Enterprise, we help them adapt AI, ensure they are secure from a cybersecurity perspective, connectivity, and we ensure we're providing them an end-to-end solution.
Thank you all for the quick overview of the partnership. And we know that cloud adoption is accelerating as we have 70% of Middle East companies planning to migrate most of their operations to the cloud within the next 2 years. Mutia, if you can please elaborate more on this, and what are the specific areas of cloud expertise and innovation that E&, Enterprise brings to this partnership, and how does it complement AWS's capabilities?
Absolutely. So today, with this partnership, we're providing an end-to-end solution for those clients. So working with the clients for the last 10 years, we know exactly what challenges, what requirements they have in mind, and we created a bespoke offering along with AWS to support them in that. Key challenges we see all across with our clients. Number one is FinOps, which is how do you manage the financial challenges that moving from a CapEx model, the old model of building your own data centers, and going into an OpEx model in the cloud ecosystem. So we work hand in hand with AWS to provide them with the right consultation and the right tools and the right expertise to manage the cost. Number two, security, day zero job for any cloud adoption project, and then providing them with the best resources and expertise to support them throughout the process of whether that's migration, modernization, and then adapting the whole ecosystem of AWS. One thing I see across, which we work with our clients to clarify, it's not only about hosting. Cloud is not just another place where you host your workloads. It's a massive and rich ecosystem of services that clients can utilize to optimize their operations. So whether that's Bedrock or AWS managed Kubernetes, or even bringing the cloud technologies to their data center using Outposts. So it's a big ecosystem. There is a lot for them to explore, and we support them throughout that journey.
And with regards to utilization of AI, and maybe Vinod can give his input here, in what ways are AI innovations being leveraged through this partnership to unlock value for these organizations?
Sure. Thanks, Fatima. So as Mutia mentioned, customers look at cloud as a core underpinning for all of their transformation initiatives. Right? So in this partnership, we are not only bringing some of the best solutions to the market in terms of compute, storage, networking, and so on, but also a huge focus around generative AI. I think over the last 1 year, we've really seen the possibilities with Gen AI and how it could transform a lot of experiences for our customers and their end users. As you would know, AWS Bedrock, and also as Mutia alluded, AWS Bedrock enables access to our customers into a multitude of foundational models, right, from various leading AI providers, all via a single API. Now, customers have access to the latest tools and the latest foundation models through a platform, but they need a partner like EAND to put it all together. Data is where the wealth resides. For any real Gen AI project to have the business impact, it's important that customers work with a partner who not just understands the networking, security, data, compute, and storage, and how to really apply that into a business use case that could fundamentally transform the experience for the end customer. So this partnership that way really brings the best of tools and technologies that's needed around Gen AI and some of the best practices that customers would need from a partner to bring it all together and get the business value out for their end customers.
Thank you, Vinod. My next question is to Miguel. So we know generative AI is transforming industries globally. What role does cloud infrastructure play in enabling companies to harness AI's full potential?
Properly and to the maximum benefit of our customers.
And Miguel, if you can please also discuss how you envision cloud adoption shaping major government initiatives such as UAE Centennial 2071 and other regional visions.
Yeah, well, I think we all acknowledge that the UAE government has been absolutely incredible in the way they have not only reacted, but they have pioneered their position in the AI space. It has been accelerating investments in AI, and if you look at the last 5 years, the overall exposure to AI technology and in general to cloud technology in the UAE has been absolutely phenomenal. So the government, I mean, looking at Centennial, but I think way earlier than that, is definitely going to be a pioneer in the world. It's going to go very, very up, high in the rankings of the global adoption of AI and the rankings of governments that support and are enabled by AI. So at the end of the day, there's a number of factors that play, and these are factors which are well taken care of by the strategies of the UAE government. I mean, first of all, is the concept of security and the role of security in everything that is being done in the country. So everybody understands that the potential is huge, but the risks and the potential security aspects are absolutely critical. So there's a very strong element of security, and this is one of the foundations of our partnership with AWS to ensure that the local deployment of AWS is sovereign. So AWS Cloud is sovereign by design, but we are going to make sure that all the security controls which are required, especially by regulated entities and regulated industries, are going to be in place. The second thing is the availability of local regions. AWS is one of the pioneers in investment in the UAE. So the region has been there for a few years now. And it's very important that the infrastructure which is going to be required for the adoption of AI in the future is available, is there, the capacity is there, the chips are there, the power required to fuel the data centers are there, the environmental element and the green energy which is required to power the data centers is there. So all these elements are very, very important to ensure that the roadmap gets executed. And last but not least is the talent development, right? So all this is feasible only if in the technology industry, and remember that every industry is becoming a technology industry, we have the talent, the people that is able to extract the maximum value of AI. So I think that all these elements are something which is part of the agenda of the government. So I'm pretty sure that the success is assured.
Thank you, Miguel. My next question is to Mutia, and maybe Vinod, if you can give your input here as well. What are the biggest challenges or barriers to cloud transformation in the Middle East? And how is this alliance working to overcome these obstacles?
Thank you, Fatma. It's a very, very good question. And we have the typical, let's say, challenges that you see all across the world, adoption, FinOps, DevOps, all of that. But I think what is so specific about the Middle East, and I'm going to build up on what Miguel mentioned, I see them clearly, it's 4 main challenges. Number one is the availability of the cloud solutions within the countries or the region. So AWS pioneered the first region in Bahrain. Soon they announced an investment in UAE. There's plans in KSA. And this is where we really see the biggest challenges being overcome, which is having the technology in country. Number two would be developing together with AWS bespoke for the region products and solutions. And this is as part of this strategic alignment and we have with AWS. We're building our Cloud Center of Excellence to create those products, especially for the region. Number three is talents. We need talents, young talents ready in the market to support these ambitions. And last but not least is having the compliance and regulation from all of the regulatory bodies ready, so the clients feel that what I'm deploying today is compliant. I wouldn't be having any challenges to move forward. Vinod, to you.
Yeah, no, I completely echo what Matteo mentioned. I'll pick on one of those as the most important, right? I think in terms of infrastructure, we have, I think, sorted that to a very large extent. That is local infrastructure now fully compliant, sovereign by design, capacities available, and so is the latest technologies. In terms of solutions that are relevant to the market, to the industries, and to our customers, again, we are working together to ensure that we think innovative and bring to market those right solutions. I cannot emphasize enough on the need for talent. We all know UAE has set a very grand vision and a global ambition of being a Gen AI leader. And we all have noticed the amount of investment and the focus that the government has put in. The question really comes to how do we ensure that we can now democratize Gen AI and get it into the hands of thousands of enterprises, as Miguel alluded to before, as the target market for EAND and for AWS. It's going to be very hard for each of them to be able to hire the best talent and have the right talent in place to get the business value from Gen AI. I think that's where the AWS and EAND relationship can really help the nation and the large customer profiles here on how do we get industry-specific, repeatable Gen AI solutions that's proven, established, and already proven to deliver results, and how do we scale that across to a very large set of customers. So with this relationship between EAND and AWS, we are truly excited that for the first time, we could really get the power of Gen AI into the hands of a whole set of enterprise customers across UAE and not restrict the power of Gen AI only to a limited set of customers who could get access to the right talent that they need.
Vinod, can you also please describe what you believe the future trends in cloud computing are and what you foresee, and how should organizations prepare to adapt to these changes?
Thank you, Fatima. Yeah, so we spoke about Gen AI. I think we've spoken quite a lot about Gen AI and that being the number one objective for customers in terms of their key priorities for this year and for the immediate future. If you poll any CIOs in UAE and ask them what are the top three things top of mind for them, it's Gen AI, cloud, and security. I think all three of that go hand in hand together, but customers also realize that combining them together truly has the potential to drive transformation within the companies. Now, how can customers do that? They need a deep, entrenched, and broad partner like EAND who has capacity and capability across the spectrum, right? Right from a cloud blueprinting strategy in terms of where the customer is today and where they can get to. How do they ensure that while they go through the cloud migration and transformation, the security posture is only improving and not getting worse? How do they ensure from a compliance and regulatory requirement standpoint, they're able to get a better outcome and a better compliance as they move to the cloud? how do they ensure that the cost of supporting the business with IT in cloud is continuously dropping as they move more and more workloads to the cloud? So I think these are many areas that customers expect us to think on their behalf and ensure that cloud and Gen AI initiatives are not initiatives for the sake of it, but can truly transform their business and their end customer experience. So there's lots to be done. I think our teams are working really hard to ensure that we accelerate on all of those initiatives and be able to help our customers as soon as we can.
Thank you, Vinod. My next question is to Matia. Can you share any success stories or customer case studies that showcase how cloud transformation has influenced the pace and scale of the digital transformation for businesses?
Absolutely. So I always like to share our customer success stories with cloud. And maybe let me mention here a pioneering client we worked with in Abu Dhabi, which is Tadweer Group, Abu Dhabi Waste Management Entity. So it came in the right time. They were reallocating their headquarters, and they took a strategic decision to also migrate their workloads to the cloud during that phase. And in 8 weeks, we were able to execute that. So it showed the power that once the willing is there, the buy-in from the client is there, things can happen very quickly. And this is, I think, what the cloud promise is. Organizations being more agile, being more able to produce products and services, whether that's internally or externally to their clients, without having to worry about building complex infrastructure.
Thank you, Matia. And as a closing question to the panel, looking ahead, what's next on this partnership?
All right, so maybe I can take this. First of all, I think it was a very interesting discussion, and I really want to appreciate Fatima and Vinod and Matia to be part of this conversation. We all share the excitement, and we all share the view that there's a significant potential ahead of us. What's next? We have a very clear plan over the next 5 years to execute on a very aggressive plan. We are planning to deploy solutions across all our portfolio using our partnership with AWS. We are planning to hire and grow significantly from a talent development and talent acquisition perspective. But if I have to really look at the future beyond that, beyond the business plan, at the end, partnerships have to be a solid foundation for whatever is going to come. And if something we have learned in the last few years is that technology changes and technology evolutions keep on happening faster and faster. So who knows what's going to be the next? I mean, we are now after the metaverse, after blockchain, now with AI, now agentic AI. What's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 years is not very easy to foresee, right? There will be new technologies, new trends. It will be quantum computing or will be something else. But it's very important that the partnerships are there to have the right platform to ensure that we enable our customers to adopt those technologies, and we make sure that every business and every government entity continue becoming more and more technology businesses for the benefit of the end users and the end consumers.
Thank you, Miguel. And I completely share your excitement and eagerness. I think this is a unprecedented partnership here, and can't wait to work with you and your team to get it to the next level. Fatima, on your question, my ambition and hope for this partnership is for us to be able to truly bring the best of the world technology and tools to our customers here at the quickest pace than anybody else. As Miguel said, technology is evolving so rapidly. There are so many more innovations happening across the globe. I think as two leaders in this market, we have a responsibility to ensure that our customers here get access to it as soon as possible, and get access to it in a way that's secure, compliant, and in a way that could drive business outcomes for them. So the possibilities are really endless. There is so much that we could do to innovate together and localize those technologies and solutions for our customers here.
Same for me. I share the same excitement. I think I'll build up on what Miguel mentioned. For me, I'm looking forward for autonomous driving. I'd love to spend more time focusing than driving. And we know it's going to use cloud. It's going to use 5G. You need that is almost zero latency to build those amazing technologies, which would really contribute back to our well-being at the end of the day. Whether that's smart cities, autonomous driving, robots. I don't know, maybe in the next couple of years, we'll be having drones in our homes supporting us. And this all needs cloud. This all needs to be secure. This all needs to tick all of the boxes on compliance and governance that is needed. So we're excited and we look forward to working together with our clients, with our partners, with our ecosystem to bring that to the Middle East.
Thank you, Miguel, Vinod, and Mutia for this insightful conversation. We're excited definitely to see this partnership flourish and continue to be a key enabler in cloud transformation. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in to this session of Power of Partners.
Thanks, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you.